Hey there, Taurus. It's Gypsy Spirit here with you. I'm ready to do your tarot reading for January 28th through February 3rd, 2024. Let's go ahead and get down to it. This is a general reading, so you pick your story. Some of it may resonate, some of it may not. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already pulled your oracle cards and your tarot cards. Very interesting reading this week, because last week I keep my notes together. Last week, the title of your reading was "Let This Be Your Last Shit Show," and so I saw where people were in your life. There was a lot of conflict. People were trying to. I saw there were people deceiving you, but this week things are a little different. There's a different energy around you, and I feel like you are trying to make whatever's been going on in your life, the end of it. You're done, but now you're in a place where you're trying to figure out what to do next. I think that this has a lot to do with work or career based. Just looking at the cards. But I want to talk to you about your oracle card, the flower cards. It is the baby's breath, and it's talking about magnifying your intentions, because it's like you want to do, you're making a change, you're wanting to shift, you're wanting to do something different. It says choose a specific goal to work towards. Your energy is spread out among too many ideas. Please bring your focus back to the key intention and let your angels help. So yes, it's like you're trying to branch out into something new, doing something new or doing something different. And you have so many ideas that they're just like spinning, and it's almost like you're not grounded. You want to see certain things happen, but you don't really know where to start or where to go. And I say that because you have two main, I've never seen this in a reading, in any kind of a spread, but you've got the Emperor in reverse and the Empress in reverse next to each other. So what this is telling me is that you have a lot of creativity. I mean, it's like so much turning and spinning, and there's a lot of feminine energy and there's male energy, but right now they're in conflict because you can't seem to get your thoughts together and bring it all and narrow things down into one specific thing that you want to set your intentions on. And it's almost like there's some sort of a war going on inside. When I see this, I'm thinking of the sacral chakra, that perhaps the root chakra and the sacral chakra are out of balance, because you're not feeling grounded, and you've got to get yourself into that place of being grounded. But I feel like also with you, Taurus, there's been so much going on in your life over the past 6 months, even up until now, and you're trying to push everybody away in the shit show that you've been in, like we discussed last week, and you're trying to find that balance, but your head is just still kind of spinning. Let's take a look at your angel card, which is patience. Imagine that, right? And now is a time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So I feel like perhaps maybe there's something, like we said, earlier with the flower card, is setting your intention and focusing on that one thing. I'm an artist and I can do a lot of things. And I have done a lot of things. I own a vintage clothing store. I've been a manager for other stores. I can sew, I can write, I can do this, the tarot readings. I can do a lot of things. But, and I was always so scattered. You know, my energy would go to something over here, and then I'd get bored with that and go put my energy somewhere else. And I remember somebody said to me one time, you just need to focus on one thing. And I noticed I have a friend who's very, very successful. And she kind of did the same thing. She owns a body piercing studio. And when she first opened her studio, it was body piercing, but she wanted to have retail of t-shirts and things that she was interested in. And eventually, I guess over time, she realized that that was not where her money was at. She really needed to focus on the body piercing. So I recently, well, no, not recently, I guess maybe about 3 years ago, she and I connected, and we sat down and talked. Since then, she's gotten married to a beautiful man who is very career oriented as well. But we were talking about it. She's opened 2 more studios. So now she has 3 businesses doing body piercing. And I asked her, well, you know, how are you able to do all of this? And she said to me that she was always trying to add things to her business, like all the retail of doing the t-shirts and other things. And she realized that she really needed to focus on one thing. And she realized it was the body piercing. I think at one time she even wanted to like bring in tattooing into the business as well. So that would have been another big ordeal for her. But she said that she studies everything she keeps up with it every day. She studies all new techniques. She learns about body piercing jewelry. She knows all that stuff, and she brings in the best of the best into her studio. And she is extremely successful. I mean, she's always on vacation. She has other people working for her all the time. She's very, very successful. And I feel like for you, Taurus, and I had to do the same thing, you know? I mean, I wanted to keep doing my vintage clothing and doing my jewelry. And I had to get to a point where I was like, okay, you've got to focus on one thing. What do you love to do? What draws the most money and brings you peace and joy? And it's my tarot readings. You know, I'm actually purging. Since the beginning of the year, I have thrown out almost an entire apartment because all my crafts and materials, if I haven't used it in over a year, I don't need it. And I'm tired of carrying it all around with me everywhere I move. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, Taurus, is you've got so many ideas. And I mean, you're just like everywhere. Your energy is scattered everywhere. And you need to like hone in on that one thing that you know that you love to do, that brings you peace and happiness. And you are living your true life, you know, being who you are, doing what you want when you're doing this sort of thing, whatever it is that you love to do. So that's why we have these 2 cards here in reverse, the Empress, the Emperor, and the Empress, because you have the ability to rise on top and to get grounded, but you just haven't gotten there yet. You've been through such a shit show. No what? I mean, I'm not trying to make an excuse for you or anything, but you have. I mean, your life has been like crazy over the past year, and coming into 2024, you know, you're just trying to like find some bearings somewhere. And so that's where we're at. You know, magnifying your intentions. And again, I'm going to read this again. Choose a specific goal to work towards. Your energy is spread out among too many ideas. Please bring your focus back to the key intention and let your angels help. Patience is your angel. Now is a time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student. Because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So like this is a time to just be a student. Your next card is the Six of Cups, and that is also in reverse. So emotionally, Cups is about emotions, love, healing, that sort of thing. And I just feel like one of the reasons why you're still so scattered, your energy is scattered everywhere, is because your emotions are scattered. Emotions about things from your past, things that have happened to you even recently, like I said, over the past 6 months. Your emotions are just scattered everywhere, and it's about healing. But the thing is that when you hone in to that one thing, like it says in your flower card, to choose a specific goal to work towards. As you do that, the healing will start as well. There's something in this, whatever it is you're supposed to be learning and studying. There's some sort of healing involved in it too that's going to help you. That's why we have the Six of Cups in reverse. There is like this new energy that is just waiting for you to embrace it, but you gotta narrow things down to one and not be so scattered. The next card, your map card, oh my God, we can't get any. This is a perfect card for this reading. It's called Detail. Details, details. Yes. Zone in on that one thing that you want to set your intentions on, and bring all the details together, because that is important, is looking at all the details and putting together what it is you want to do and how you're going to do it. And again, patience is going to be your answer through learning, studying, gathering information. Some of you may already be on a project right now, but this one project has got you thinking about other things, doing other things. And your guides, your spirit guides, your angels are trying to tell you, not so fast. Just let's focus on this one thing right now and perfect it. And then once you get that perfected, then you can maybe expand on it a little bit. But the Six of Cups, your emotions are just scattered everywhere, and the healing is there's healing out there, but you're so scattered everywhere, it's hard for you to tap into that too. So it's through this, whatever it is that you're supposed to hone in on, and get many details, that's also going to be a blessing in disguise, as it also brings a lot of healing to you as well. I hope this helps, Taurus. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Also, if you would like to subscribe to my channel, you'll get more videos. Please hit the subscribe button. And if you want your own reading, you can get your own personal reading. All you got to do is go down to the box below, and it has my website. Go to my website, and that will give you instructions on how to get your own personal reading with me. Feel free to leave any comments or questions in the comment box. I will get back to you, and I hope you have a wonderful week, Taurus, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.